Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so what I'm doing is I wish to find out how you feel about reading.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is not a test, and there are no right answers. Okay.
Okay.
So just you answer it just honestly.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna get you to write your name at the top, and so this is what it looks like. Okay.
Okay.
Grab a pencil. Okay, so it has Garfield on it.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at Garfield's moods.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you look at this first one,
Oh, that's school. Oops.
that's okay.
School's name Maya.
Okay, so this Garfield, if you look at his face and his little mouth, he is very happy. Okay, if you can move to this next picture, he's a little happy. So he's still smiling a little bit, but it's not a great big smile like that one is. Okay, if you move to this third one, he's a little upset.
Grouchy.
You know, you can kind of see his little mouth and everything. He's a little upset. And this last one, he's very upset. Okay, so
That's bad.
especially like those last two, he's like, ugh,
Yeah.
you know, ugh. So together, you will read some statements about reading, and you're going to think about how you feel about the statement. Okay? You're going to circle the picture of Garfield that's closest to your feeling. Okay, you're responding to your feelings, not what you think Garfield might say.
Yeah.
It's what you feel. Okay, so then that's all you're going to do. So I'll read that statement. And this right here, and you're going to respond.
So that's on every page?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so please circle the picture that describes how you feel when you read a book. So number 1, how do you feel when you read a book on a rainy Saturday? So happy, like very happy, happy, not so happy, or not happy at all. Number 2, how do you feel when you read a book in school during free time?
Like on the computer or anything?
Yeah, anything. How do you feel when you read a book during school time? Okay, so is that on a computer or just any book, your library book?
Both.
Both, okay. Number 3, how do you feel about reading for fun at home? Number 4, how do you feel about getting a book for a present?
Like picking other people's presents or like books or something.
Okay. Number 5, so turn this over like this. So number 5 right there. So how do you feel about spending free time reading a book? Just at any time. Okay. Number 6, how do you feel about starting a new book?
Depends what book it is.
Depends on what book it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Number 7, how do you feel about reading during summer vacation?
Like my favorite books. Like in the
So you
car
get to
or
read. You get to
something.
read your favorite books during the summer. Ones that you get to pick out.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 8. How do you feel about reading instead of playing? That's
Not that much.
okay. Number 9. How do you feel about going to a bookstore? Okay. Number 10. How do you feel about reading different kinds of books? Number 11. How do you feel when a teacher asks you questions about what you read? Number 12. How do you feel about reading workbook pages and worksheets?
I hate that.
Hate it. Okay.
Books I'm okay about, but test stuff and all that,
Yeah.
it's just boring.
Okay, number 13. How do you feel about reading in school? Number 14. How do you feel about reading your school books? So I would say like your social studies book, your science book, your school books.
It's okay.
Number 15. How do you feel about learning from a book? Number 16. How do you feel when it's time for reading in class?
Like any book?
I guess so. It doesn't really. Okay. Number 17. How do you feel about stories you read in reading class?
So like the teacher reading it? Or just...
No, it would be you reading
Okay.
them. How do you feel about stories you read in reading class? Number 18. How do you feel when you read out loud in class? So the teacher calls on you to read out loud. Okay. Number 19. How do you feel about using a dictionary? Number 20. How do you feel about taking a reading test?
Definitely not.
Definitely not. Okay.
Do I do
And
this
that's-
stuff?
that page is for me. All right. Thanks.